Hey everybody, Alex here with the Helton Real Estate Group, and in this video we're going to go over a market update for October as well as year to date and what the market's doing. One of the most important pieces we look at when we look at what the market is doing is months of inventory. So we'll look at various price ranges in both Davidson and Williamson County. So let's jump in. We'll take a look at Davidson County first. Again, the month of October there were 1,376 homes that sold. That's up about 10% over last year. Second thing is that the median price over last year from $299 to $337, again, that's just the month of October, is up 12.7%. One thing to point out about that is it would be easy to look at that and think, oh great, I bought my home for X amount a year ago and now it's up 12.7%. It is hard to say how much of that is true appreciation versus how many new homes that are more expensive are being sold that pull that median up. So this is really two components, more expensive new construction selling, as well as certainly there is a real appreciation rate in there. But just wanted to point that out. Part of that's appreciation, but not all of it. We go down here to, well, let's go over to Williamson County. Similar story, transactions are at 632 in the month of October, up 20%, holy cow. Median price, again this is median price, this is not average. So the whole 632 transactions, the one right in the middle is going to be 579, that's up 15% over last year. Again, same thing, a large portion of that, or certainly a portion of that is going to be true appreciation, and then another component of that is just going to be more expensive new construction homes that are being built and sold that pull that median price up. So moving on to year to date, January 1st through October 31st in Davidson County, transactions are right in line with how many transactions had sold year to date last year. And that's about 12,000. We were about 12,500 at this point last year. So down very, very slightly, 2.7%. So I'd say basically the same. Median price is up 25,000. That's an 8% increase. So, looking at October, I wouldn't draw a whole lot from month to month, but patterns pick up. As we look at year to date, though, certainly I look at 8%. And I don't know, again, it's hard to say how much of that is true appreciation versus new construction. I could venture to guess and say that maybe well, I don't want to guess. So that's 8% year to date. If we bump over to Williamson County in 2020, we've got 5,393 transactions that have closed. That's actually up 5.7% over last year, and then the median price is up. So in Davidson County and in Williamson County, right around 8%. So again, each of these videos, we just look at the market, and starting in March, it was like, okay, let's look at things on a weekly basis. As we got into the summer, things started to open up, seemed to settle down a little bit, didn't feel as volatile, and I think where we're at right now is in Nashville. It's not the case nationwide, but in Nashville it seems like there is less volatility. My experience has been that the pandemic has actually poured fuel on the fire of people relocating here. I don't know how many people are moving out. I don't know if that has decreased or increased, but it does seem like the demand in 2020 has increased at a faster pace than it was even before, which was already high. So as long as the demand is there, it's just going to be really interesting. Our market, as with any market, our market is unique in what's happening nationwide. Certainly there's trickle-down effects and there's impacts, but really at the end of the day, if I'm watching national news on real estate, it's kind of like saying, hey, the average temperature nationwide is 73 degrees. Like, that doesn't matter to me in Nashville if it's 45 or 92. So hope that makes sense. Looking at the current inventory in Davidson County, again, the same story. I will point out that all of the months of inventory for October, not October, but this is as of today. The months of inventory for all price ranges in Davidson Williamson is down compared to 30 days ago. So again, that tells me that kind of what we're experiencing, phone calls we're taking, people we're having conversations with that are relocating from other states, is showing up in inventory continuing to go down. When inventory goes down, prices go up. You see more multiple offer situations and that kind of thing as well. So that's the summary of the inventory. Things are as they have been, 0 to several million. All of these are basically 1, 2, and then 3 to 4 over $1 million. Somewhere in Williamson County, less than 1 month of inventory under $1 million, and then 2.5 over $1 million. So there is your October market update. As always, we want to be here as a resource. So if you have questions about the buying process, if you're thinking about listing your home and want to know not just how much it's worth, but if you're we have found that the sooner people can plan in advance to do certain things to the home that will increase the value and do that in a way that stays manageable and doesn't just get stressful, can be really helpful. So if you have questions about things you're thinking about doing in your house, even if you're not selling, but certainly if you are selling, please consult a realtor and we'd be happy to help. We're here as a resource. So if you have any questions, feel free to call us wherever you find this video, direct messages, and we're here to help. So with that, there you go, and enjoy the weekend.